First, the headlines. Meetei Yening Hunba, ritual for the believers of Sana Mahism and Kabul community has been observed. "21 MLAs belonging to the BJP and its allies NPP, NPF and JDU has written to the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister for the installation of their government in strife-torn Manipur. A one-day seminar on value-added courses under NEP 2020 issues and challenges held today at Manipur University. Collusion suspected between Segmai police station officer in charge and state food safety officer in connection with crores of tobacco items. Shutdown has been called on May 3rd to mark 2 years of Manipur conflict by Kuki Zo student bodies. A very good evening. You're watching the ELITETV English News at 6 p.m. prime time. I'm your host Dipwarani, here to give you the news in detail. Meetei Yening Hunba, ritual for the believers of Sana Mahism and Kabui community, has been held today, the 30th of April, at the Liningto Sana Mahi Shanglin at Haying Kongbal Upong Yumpam. As a part of the ritual, members of 38 families who strove hard to uphold the religion of Sana Mahism to the greatest level were felicitated. Prior to the observation of the main event, a rally Ipa Ipugi Palei Hanba Kongchat was also held, which began from Wangkai Tambal Kong Meetei Shanglin and culminated at Liningto Sana Mahi Shanglin. Today's rally and ritual ceremony was jointly organized by Liningto Sana Mahi Temple Board and Wangkai Tambal Kong Meetei Marup, Meetei Lepak, and was attended by Liningto Sana Mahi Temple Board Vice President Vidyapati Senjam Meetei Marup, Meetei Lepak Secretary General Angomcha Seram Gojendro Meetei, Vice President Tongbram Gulamjad, Liningto Sana Mahi Temple Board Senior Board Member Kaisham Ibomcha, Member Namoijam Tomba, and Kabui Union Manipur President Dr. Malangmai Hera Kabui. Speaking in connection with today's ceremony, Liningto Sana Mahi Temple Board's Vidyapati Senjam expressed that in the year 1945, 7 pioneers had preached and worked hard towards promoting the Meitei religion in the state of Manipur. And in remembrance of the initiation of this effort by the great 7 pioneers, the Meitei Yening Hunba ceremony is being observed on the 3rd lunar day of Manipuri's Kalain month annually. He stressed that the people of Meitei community and followers of Sana Mahism need to uphold the age-old practice and rituals taught by our forefathers.
Akanba Serakya Hangi Bakonga Adu, Shin Hakan and Nadu, we have on the Masiba Sibalaba, Alasia Sibalaba, Matokabasi, Mapus, Badum, Naman, Sibalaba, for Tsunami Land, Satsapasagi, Yana Silava, I call it Eat Lijaba, I call it Inat Lijaba, I call it Prop Lijaba, Sibalaba. Sanamay lining no imitation Asina, Asibumba, Hamsa said, Sally Brim Maramdi, Aduba, lining a super Hogopiramba, going in a Namtaduna Layova, lining a super Hogopiramba, Aduna Maram or Yarakada, according to the makeup totally see have a home to learn upon the city. Masi Akoi, Malay and the Sakta Iva, Meitei lining, Meitei culture. Meitei Aduba Sana Konabagi Hirumda, when the monk had no value, say, according to Namtabachandre, according to my papa, my Kiba Habadu, saying, according my papa, the Chile Harakan of the city, make up talks of the Saname and say, Mipum could be one of us in the Seminary, Pala, so let's see, Pula, so
Over 21 MLAs belonging to the BJP and its allies NPP, NPF and JDU in a 16-membered Manipur Legislative Assembly has written to the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister for the installation of BJP government in strife-torn Manipur. The representation submitted to the Prime Minister's office and the Union Home Minister's office in New Delhi comes at a time when Manipur remains under President's rule imposed on February 13, 2025. While the MLAs acknowledged that the people initially welcomed the President's rule with hopes for peace and restoration, they expressed concern over the continuing unrest and the lack of visible progress in returning normalcy to the state. In a post shared on X, formerly known as Twitter, MPCC President K. Megachandra has expressed that these legislators, who should have gone to Raj Bhavan in Imphal to stake claim for the formation of a new government, had chosen not to write to the Manipur governor and instead chose to write to the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister. He continued that their actions show that they are not serious about the meeting of the governor to stake claim of new government in Manipur. He further expressed that the mandate of the people of Manipur can't be played for their political conveniences. A one-day seminar on value-added courses under NEP 2020 Issues and Challenges has been held today, the 30th of April at the Manipur University Court Hall, being organized by the Manipur University Alumni Association MUQA and Internal Quality Assurance Cell IQAC, Manipur University. The inaugural event of the seminar has been attended by the Sikkim State University former VC Professor Gopal Kumar Nirola Chetri, Guwahati University, Department of Education, Professor Kaveri Saha, School of Education, MU Dean Professor Premlata Maisnam, Manipur University, IQAC Director Professor A. Rajmani Singha. Speaking during the seminar, Manipur University Alumni Association General Secretary Professor C.H. Ibohal Singh stated that different courses are being included in the academic calendar with the implementation of the new education policy NEP 2020 and added that the value-added courses has also been included to improve the value system. He stressed that these value-added courses aims to bring about a positive change in the value system and moral system in young students. He continued that the seminar is being held in order to discuss the challenges and drawbacks faced by this new value-added courses.
Infrastructure develop tongna manpower human resource perspective enhance output society da hen kana ba contribution mayam karamina pin de ge haibna yam sigi challenges issues ne na ba de ta sigum ba ko no mo gi wa national seminar je paktok sabani masai da Guwahati University ki education department ki han head ba Professor Kaveri Saha ju lengi raptuna keynote speaker wa saru javiri lona tongan ba paper contributors na PV report papers in Jay group and Haido technical session and Ida the papers in the present on the room Sawapiri Ahan Bagi technical sessions the Guwahati University English Department Professor Amala Lankishwar Singha moderator or the Pampani Subasina Hana Manipur University Alumni Association president who were recently Dhanamajuri University Vice Chancellor and retired of Professor M. Rajamon Singhana moderator with the session technical session Pankot Jagadava national seminar.
The Armor of Manipur Vice President Ningthau Khongjam Rita has expressed that there is strong suspicion of collusion between Manipur Police and State Food Safety Officer regarding handing over of the huge amount of seized tobacco products to the businessmen in the state, which were intercepted on 23rd of this month by joint women Mairapaibis of Maharabi and Tendongyang. During a press meet held today, the 30th of April at the Kobru Hall of Manipur Press Club, Ningthau Khongjum Ranjita further stated that on 23rd of April at around 9 a.m., a truck bearing registration number NL01AE4498 was intercepted along with 386 bags carrying talab and other tobacco items, and the same were seized by the Mairapais of Maharavi and Tendongyang and later handed over to D. Thengam Thangal, officer in charge of Sekmai Police Station, for further handling of the case by the State Food Safety Officer. She added that they were assured that the seized items will be destroyed. However, it is very unfortunate that the huge amount of seized tobacco items have been handed over by the Sekmai Police Station in collusion with the State Food Safety Officer to the owners of the items on 28th of April. She has drawn the attention of the concerned people and authorities to adopt proper legal course of action against such people, and also appealed to file a writ petition before the High Court of Manipur for punishing the lawbreakers.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯁꯦꯐꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯂꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯒꯨꯠꯈꯥ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯁꯦꯐꯇꯤ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯟꯗꯔꯗ ꯑꯦꯛ 2006 ꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯛꯁꯟ 32A ꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯊꯤꯡꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯂꯝ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯁꯦꯐꯇꯤꯅ ꯂꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯀꯔꯝꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯇꯂꯕꯁꯦ ꯅꯥꯔꯀꯣꯇꯤꯛꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕꯅꯣꯕ ꯃꯥꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯞꯅ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯂꯣ ꯄꯣꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯅꯤ ꯈꯪꯉꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯍꯥꯛ ꯇꯂꯕ ꯆꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯍꯛꯆꯥꯡꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯣꯛꯑꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯦꯟꯇꯤꯐꯥꯏ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯁꯦꯐꯇꯤꯅ ꯂꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯗꯨꯀꯥꯟ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯆꯥꯗꯁꯨ ꯁꯨꯝꯕ ꯖꯒꯥ ꯇꯂꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯣꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯤꯡꯕ ꯂꯩꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯁꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯥꯖꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯒꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯥꯖꯔꯒ ꯀꯃꯤꯠꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯅꯔꯝꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯄꯤꯔꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯗꯤꯁꯄꯣꯖ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯩꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯤꯈꯩꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯄꯤꯖꯔꯒ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯖꯒꯥ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯗꯤꯁꯄꯣꯖ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯩ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯃꯒ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯄꯨꯅ ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ ꯃꯁꯛꯁꯨ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ.
Two Kuki Zomi student organizations have called for a shutdown across parts of Manipur on May 3rd, calling for all educational institutions and business establishments to close in remembrance of the ethnic violence that broke out 2 years ago. The Zomi Students Federation, ZSF, and Kuki Students Organization, KSO, said that the day marks the second anniversary of the violence and should be observed in silence. A joint appeal issued by the students' bodies have expressed that May 3rd, 2025 marks the completion of 2 years of the outbreak of the ethnic strife, and they urged all to observe the day in silence by closing all educational institutions and all business establishments. More than 250 people have died and thousands have been displaced in the conflict between the Meetei and the Kuki-Zo communities, which erupted on May 3rd, 2023. The prolonged unrest eventually led to the resignation of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, followed by the imposition of President's rule in the state. The Manipur Legislative Assembly, whose term extends to 2027, has since been placed under suspended animation. As part of the observance, the student bodies have also asked people to hoist black flags at their homes. They further stated that a mass prayer will be observed at Martyrs Cemetery and a public gathering at the Wall of Remembrance in Churachampur District Headquarters, urging the public to take part in the events. In Imphal Valley, the Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, has also been called for a suspension of all activities on May 3rd and is organizing a public convention at Kumalampak Stadium to deliberate on the future of Manipur. Meanwhile, Manipur police has arrested 2 militants linked to separate factions of the Kangleipak Communist Party KCP on April 29th. According to official reports, officers from Bishnupur police station detained a 28-year-old Komdram Ranjita Devi, also known as Ichan, in Kwaksipai. Authorities identified her as an active member of KCP's BWG faction. Police confiscated a mobile phone during the arrest and stated that she was involved in extortion, targeting local businesses, shopkeepers and residents in the Thobal area. In another separate operation, police arrested 23-year-old Yumkhaibam Ronaldo Meitei near the Forest Office Gate in Sekmai Bazaar, Imphal West District. Officials identified Meitei as an operative of the KCP Noyon faction and a resident of Kurai Ningthaubung, Laikai Maning Lairak in Imphal East District. Officers also seized a mobile phone during this arrest. Both suspects face allegations of involvement in organized extortion activities across the region. Authorities continue investigating potential connections to broader militant networks operating in Manipur. Now we're taking a short break, we'll be right back.
Department for Promotion of Industry and Interel Trade, Government of India, Directorate of Trade, Commerce and Industries, Government of Manipur, Grant Thornton Project Implementing Unit is organizing a workshop come capacity building on Unnati 2024 scheme, fostering economic growth and industrialization in the Northeast region on 2nd May 2025 at Sangai Hall, Hotel Imphal. Scheme incentive, capital investment incentive up to 50% of eligible investment, maximum limit of incentive is 7.5 crores. Capital interest subvention, 5% subvention on rate of interest for term loan valid up to 7 years. Manufacturing and services link incentive benefit, 100% net GST reimbursement for up to 10 years. Ceiling is total value of eligible investment. For more information, Director of Trade, Commerce and Industries, Government of Manipur, Lamfelpat, Imphal West, Manipur.
Hi friends, adom na gari thau hapam matam da di aphaba thau hamna bone. Dress level matam da su branded oiba khali. Adubo adom gi khwaidagi maru oriba liver gi damakta di kari section thorang lo bi. Novo Camp Health Care gi original lipsa 5G na adom gi liver buson badai ngak thol. Liver bu sengtok tuna mathau ningthin na tawli khonga ba nungai. Liver gi mapangang kangkalan batana tana hakchang pumba gi energy hengalali chaba tumali acidity hantali. Aphaba king lauba liver magi damak sizinabiyo original lipsa 5G.
Shri Shri Gaurachandraya Namaha. Purbashamdai Khoi Khoi Pumnamak Punau Konbiramba Shri Maibam Binoy Ibomcha Singhana Magi Nungsi Jaraba Imung Manung Sagainatay Amade Marup Mapang Khoi Pumnamak Pu Thadoklam Laka Haukiba Tang Tara Mapan Thamari English Singanika Kungamanga Sajubugi Kungama Thoini Panba Thang Zanamita Shri Guru Gi Kripada Ki Base Olaga Shri Krishna Bhisma Bhor Chaitanya Das Haibanam Fangzadana Brindaban Prapti Oikre Lakliba Tang Ani Thamanga English Singanika Kungamanga Kalengi Manga Nipanba Irai Nimita Laikidrabagi Shraddha Din Thokle Namida Sida Laikidrabagi Atma Santigi Damak Ngamzaba Hai Laikharadang Hari Shanketan Galunina Shri Shri Gaurachandraya Mahaprabhu Gi Charanda Kachakadauri Upalakshya Sida Brahman Vaishnava Ahalaman Marup Mapang Amadi Sagai Natai Khwai Pumnamak Namatam Chana Lengviraktuna Hari Nam Shraban Fangbiranaba ELITETV Gi Thongda Paus Injari Thauram Pareng Ayukpong Mapan Bekatpa Ayukpong Tarani Thoika Minitara Sankitan Hauba Seba Fangjaribi Maibam Ongbi Pasod Debi Shahadharmini Amade Mahaki Imung Manung Singh Lalambung Takhelambam Lekai.
Is your child ready for a future of excellence? At UNACO School, we empower young minds with a perfect blend of world-class academics, integrated need and G preparation, and personalized study plans, unlocking every child's true potential. Our holistic approach to education, state-of-the-art amenities, and a safe, nurturing environment prepare students for a brighter tomorrow. From Khongman to Channung, Maitram, and beyond, we combine technology, care, and innovation to shape future-ready leaders. Admissions for 2025 to 26 are now open. Secure your child's future today at UNACO School.
Welcome back from the break. Band outfit Corcom, in a release issued today, has extended its best wishes to the labor force of the state on the occasion of May Day, which falls tomorrow. The release has expressed that the labor force, which has been long exploited by the capitalist class, had protested and rose to secure their rights, which culminated in their great success and in remembrance of one of the biggest changes. The May Day is being observed throughout the world. This year's celebration of May Day is based on the theme Industrialization, Trade and Decent Work for Social Justice. Corcom has expressed that in today's current turbulent situation of the state, Manipur, the leaders of the people, are busy putting blames instead of analyzing and studying the current hardships faced by the people. It added that in the present society, farmers and agriculturists are being reduced to mere working laborers trying to earn meager income for sustaining their families, while on the other hand, few selected capitalists are becoming wealthier, thereby creating a huge gap in the economic status between people in the state. It continued that a revolution or change is incomplete without the actual participation of the common masses and highlighted that the spirit of the May Day shown by the labor community must be remembered at all times for unification, change, and prosperity in the society. Meanwhile, the banned outfit Socialist Revolutionary Party Sorepa Kangleipak, in a release issued today, has also extended its best wishes and respect to the working labor community of WC countries on the occasion of May Day, which is celebrated as the International Laborers' Day. The release has highlighted that importance and role played by the farmers and laborers in every society. It further expressed that prior to the observation of May Day internationally, the then princely state of Manipur in the year 1939, under the leadership of late Lamyanba Hijamirabot, had witnessed a rally which started from Moirangkom, passing through the office of the then political agent of Manipur, Jimson, and was a precursor to the commencement of a revolution by the working class globally. However, the outfit has expressed concern with regard to the present situation and condition of the working class of the state, Manipur, and has stressed the need for introducing better welfare schemes for them to alleviate the hardships faced by them. The banned outfit Socialist Revolutionary Party Kangleipak, in a release issued today, has condoled the loss of a brave cadre's Second Lieutenant Oinam Telheiba alias Landaba of banned outfit KYKL and Lance Corporal Ahantam Bishan alias Kanglei of banned outfit KCP, who laid down their lives fighting against the Indian Army and their allied forces along the Indo-Myanmar international border on 25th April. The outfit was paid the highest respect and homage to the two brave souls who laid down their lives for the motherland, and has also expressed that they share the sorrow and grief of the bereaved family members. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today held key meetings with ministers of the Union Cabinet a week after 26 people, mostly tourists, were killed in terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam. Prime Minister Modi initially chaired a meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Security before presiding over a gathering of the Cabinet Committee on Political Affairs. This was the second time the Cabinet Committee on Security, which comprises the Prime Minister, Defense Minister, Home Minister, Finance Minister and External Affairs Minister, has met since the April 22nd Pahalgam terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir. However, it is the second Cabinet meeting that assumes significance. The Cabinet Committee on Political Affairs is known as the Super Cabinet because it comprises of the top ministers of the Union Cabinet. The CCPA last met in 2019 following the Pulwama terror attack that saw India responding with Balakot airstrike. The Union government has reconstituted the National Security Advisory Board, appointing former Research Analysis Wing RAW Chief Alok Joshi as its new head. The revamped board will comprise 7 members, including distinguished retired officers from the armed forces, police and diplomatic services. The newly inducted members include former Western Air Commander Lieutenant General A.K. Singh and Rear Admiral Monty Khanna, both retired military leaders. Also joining the board are retired Indian Police Service officers Rajiv Ranjan Verma and Manmohan Singh, along with B. Venkatesh Verma, a retired Indian Foreign Service officer. This reshuffle comes close on the heels of a deadly terrorist attack in Pahalgam, which claimed the lives of 26 civilians, including 1 Nepalese national, and left many others injured. In the wake of the attack, Prime Minister Narendra Modi chaired a high-level Cabinet Committee on Security meeting at his residence to assess the security situation. 2 other key meetings, the Cabinet Committee on Political Affairs and the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, were also convened. This marks the second CCS meeting followed the April 23rd session, during which the committee was briefed in detail about the Pahalgam incident that resulted in the death of 25 Indian citizens and 1 Nepali. A formal cabinet briefing on the evolving security landscape has been scheduled for 3 p.m. today. Justice Bhushan Ramkrishna Gavai has been appointed the next Chief Justice of India. The Law Ministry has issued a notification announcing Justice Gavai's appointment as 52nd of Chief Justice of India. He would enter the office of the CJI on May 14, a day after incumbent CJI Justice Sanjeev Khanna retires. As per laid down procedure, his name was recommended by CJI Khanna on April 16 to the central government. Justice Gavai will have a tenure of 6 months and he would demit office on December 23rd on attaining the age of 65 years. He is the senior-most Supreme Court judge after the incumbent CJI Khanna. Law and Justice Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal shared the announcement on the social media platform X, stating that the appointment was made under the powers vested by the Constitution of India. Justice Gavai, currently serving as a judge of the Supreme Court, will assume his new role effective May 14, 2025. For ELITETV News Channel, contact with the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Now before we wrap up, let's look at the headlines once again. Meetei Yaning Hunba ritual for the believers of Sana Mahizam and Kabui community has been observed. Over 21 MLAs belonging to the BJP and its allies NPP, NPF and JDU has written to the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister for the installation of the government in strife-torn Manipur. A one-day seminar on value-added courses under NEP 2020, Issues and Challenges, held today at Manipur University. Collusion suspected between Segmai Police Station officer in charge and State Food Safety Officer in connection with crores of tobacco items. Shutdown is called on May 3rd to mark 2 years of Manipur conflict by Kuki Zo student bodies. That's all the news for today. Thank you for watching. To keep up with news in detail, keep watching ELITETV English News at 6 p.m. Till then, stay tuned and stay safe.